Hey guys, welcome back. This is Fate, and I know it's been some time since I've done a last recording. I just want to apologize about that. It's been a little busy lately, with life and work and everything. But anyways, that's the past. You're here right now with me, and we know what you want to see. Well, I know what you want to see. At least I hope I do. Regardless of the fact, welcome back to Final Fantasy. And here is my character. Now, I have been playing a little bit. I have upgraded my gear slightly, so you can see I have a different outfit on, different weapon, different gear. All the stats have increased. Yeah, all these, my stats and everything has gone way up. I am level 56 now. My goal is to get to level 58 so I can use a very, very awesome armor piece that I found recently that I really like. But once I get to it, I will post it once I get to that level. But anyways, we last left off doing the Tamterra Deepcroft, so next one on the list of the dungeons that we're gonna do shall be Copperbell Mines. So I've done the first one, I've done the second one, so now we're on to the third one on my list to get to. I have done the Heavensward dungeons slightly. They are a little bit different than these ones. What I mean by that is the mechanics are slightly different, at least different than what I'm used to. Once we go down the list, I'll try to get these down more often now. Try to post more often as I can. So we're gonna join the Copperbell Mines dungeon. Hopefully our duty finder will not take that long. Hopefully. Anyways, so I am in the Mogham area in Heavensward. I just got to this area doing the main quest line. Mogwin's Trial. That's the one I'm currently on. But anyways, so here we go. We're going to commence now, and we'll get to the Copperbell Mines so you can see it. Alright, so let's get right into this, guys, and hopefully it'll be a pretty good run. I mean, I'll be fine because I'm going to be max stats, but, hopefully the team will be just as good. At least I hope so. But here we are. Let you guys watch this. Alright, here we are. And again, I'm going to be using my original set rotation. I do not have the skill of the tank yet, meaning grit and everything, but so we'll get right into it. This is going to be like a normal dungeon, pretty much tank and spank the whole time. It won't be as difficult. Just spamming the skills. So, if you guys remember from the last videos, cast Unleash about 3 times. And just get to your tank rotation skills, your basic skill set. That is hard slash into spinning slash. Alright, so our team seems to be pretty good. They're doing some good damage, and the healer's doing a pretty good job. And this dungeon, you're supposed to pick up a lot of items in this one, if I remember correctly. Not necessarily just the keys, but also, like, I think some explosive sands, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've done this one, so forgive me if I'm not saying it right. So we get to this dungeon. There's a lot of different floors in this one, so just pay attention to the surroundings. Of course, if you're starting out level, if you're like actually level 20, there are some secret little paths on the side, if you find them. Oh yeah, so basic, unmin, unleash. Do unleash about 3 times, just so you can have full aggro control. And then your basic, hard slash, spinning slash. Now you can do hard slash into siphon strike, to do a little bit more damage if you choose to. It is not necessary, but it's just an option there that you can do if you want. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more people, so let's try to get a little bit more action here. So that way is to that other area if you want to get the extra loot. But we won't be going to that one just because this is base run. I'm just showing you guys. Actually, you know, I'm going to show you guys just so you can see what's in there. So let's get to it. Hopefully these guys won't be too upset. I did see an archer there that looked like he was set to this level. They are all level 20 though, so I'm not sure. So the loot box is right there. Let's see what we get. Just some basic items. Nothing crazy. Well, yeah, so that's there. If you guys want to get it, it's right all the way on this side. Turn right as soon as you get down to it. Now, if I remember, I think some guy pops through the wall. I think. Yep, there we go. Now, when I first did that, that startled me really badly because I was not expecting that. So he's gonna pop out. He's gonna attack somebody first right off the bat. So don't feel too bad about your other friends getting hit. That's kind of his main objective, just to pop out and slap somebody. Get this guy down real quick. And on to the next area. I think there's a treasure coffer on the left side as well. Yeah, there is one. Okay. So we'll be getting that one also. I just want to show you guys everything. So, oh, also, just to mention, I don't know if I said this yet. Oops, I think I lost aggro on that guy. Oops, my bad. I don't know if I said this yet, but I do have a new mic, so I might sound a little different than my last videos. My other headset broke. Well, not the headset itself, but I think the microphone went out for some reason. I am not entirely sure why, but basically the way it sounded was like if you ever spoke to someone on a speakerphone and they sounded really far away. Yeah, that's how I sounded on my headset. I'm kind of salty about that. Okay, that one gave you potions. I was a little salty about it just because I really love the headset that I got. The fact that I can turn it on, like it'll light up colors. The headset will light up blue. It was really nice, and it was surround sound too. So I'm a little salty that my headset broke, but you know, it's fine. I mean, just gave me a chance to get a new headset, and this one's actually pretty good. I am a little cheap. This is a Logitech headset. So it's not like a Turtle Beach or anything hardcore, but it is HD surround sound on the headset. And my friends told me that my microphone sounds a little bit better than my old one, so well, you know, to each their own. I don't know how I sound. I will know how I sound after I post this video, but yeah. There we go. I'm gonna pull all these guys. Now, if you can pull like double parties, go for it, just to make your dungeon run a little bit quicker. You don't have to, especially don't do it if you're not confident, because you will wipe. And if you wipe, that's kind of sucks. So, oh, this guy's casting some area effect skills. Now, I will mention further into Heavensward, it's not necessarily a spoiler. This is kind of like a heads up kind of thing I'm going to tell you guys. Some of the dungeons, or at least one of them, is solely area effect based skills of the enemies, just blasting every single thing that they could possibly blast around you. And it really sucked for me because it was the first time I did it, and I felt so terrible because I was making the DPS's life a living hell. I was just like, I am so sorry. This is my first time running this specific dungeon. And thankfully they were really cool about it. I mean, we didn't wipe at all. Like, we came really close one time where I literally had to activate every single tank skill I had to nullify damage, and then actually use a high elixir, which I normally don't use. Like, I only use it as an emergency because once you get past a certain level, it's not as effective. The only good thing about using a high elixir is the mana part of it, because you know Dark Knights don't really use a lot of mana. But it was just really bad, and I felt so bad for my team. Wait, did I get that? Boop. Yeah, sorry. I kind of derped there. Anyways, as I was saying, we didn't wipe, but I just felt really bad for the DPS, and yeah, it was just bad. But thankfully they're really cool. They showed me how to do it, and they showed me how to do the final boss. But man, just the in-between battles were just really bad. Like, I can do it now, now that I know what's going on, and it's basically just pin every single, like, get as much aggro of everyone around you as you possibly can, and just pull them into one corner, and just sidestep everything. Sidestep basically meaning this, like this is sidestep. But yeah, this part of the dungeon is not very difficult. It's just there's just a lot of these guys. You can basically just run around, cast Unleash a few times. They don't really do a lot of damage. There's just a lot of these Spriggan dudes. And your main job is just to get them all in one little spot, so the DPS can just spam their skills and kill them. It's very simple. Just don't freak out. It's just a lot of those dudes. I think that's everything. Is that everything? Nope, nope, these guys. Okay, I'm out of mana. And now we use Siphon Strike to get mana. There we go. Yeah, these guys don't do a lot of damage, so don't freak out. The bombs is the ones you have to be concerned about, because those guys blow up. Those guys do damage, so it's fair warning. There we go. I'll just huddle them up, get them around you. Oh, this guy. And I think that's it. Oh, this guy. Shit. Forgot about him. Yeah, this is the only hard guy in this little spot right here. Just do your normal rotation. This everyday rotation. Okay, that's done. There we go. I think that was... Wait, was that the boss? Yeah, I think that was the boss. It's not to brag or anything, but it's so simple for me that I forget. The only boss that I really care about is the last guy. Okay, these guys are a little annoying. Just gotta be careful with them. Try to get the other one. Oh, it's just these guys. Okay. These guys do like a skill that basically silences you. If you get silenced, even as a tank, you just can't rotate your skills. So yeah. If you can't rotate your skills, that means you can't... Oh, look at the coffer. I didn't even see that. What did we get? Nothing. Cool. If you can't, basically I was saying, if you get silenced as a tank, that's actually really bad, because you can't do your aggro skills, and that's like your main focus as a tank. So yeah, so just be careful with that. Well, that guy's item was actually really cool looking. Or girl, I don't know. Alright, get these guys. Do Unleash. And skill rotation. So this dungeon is really straightforward. I think there's only one boss on here that it actually isn't tank and spank. It's more of a rotation into the area of the place where you're in. I don't remember. I think it's this one. At least I hope it's this one. That way I can show you guys. Because in Final Fantasy, it's not like your typical RPG. I mean, it is all the same basics, but when I say it's not your typical, some bosses actually require you to do like certain things for you to be able to take them out, because otherwise they take no damage. I mean, you can do it the normal way, it'll just take a really long time and it's completely unnecessary. So like some of them require you like to move to a certain spot and then you do something to weaken it or whatever. Yeah, so, and once you weaken them, then you can kill them off the normal way. But yeah, some are just slightly different. But yeah, but for the most part, it's pretty much straightforward. And I know the final boss here is slightly different. Not necessarily in the way where it's like it's a lot harder, but it's just he moves a lot, and it's kind of annoying. And there's another treasure coffer over there. Let's run and grab that real quick. See what we get. Oh, too far. Oh, cool. So this does drop a nice purple item, if anyone's interested in that. And I think we're supposed to... Oh, they already did it. Never mind. Someone's ahead of the game. Okay, yeah, so this is the one I was telling you. So this boss is a little different, which I'm going to show you here. Okay, I think we're all ready now. So basically you gain aggro control. Why am I not doing it? There we go. Get your aggro control, and then basically you want to pull him to this guy right here. And once you pull him here, your main objective is to pull him right here, so they're standing right next to each other, and then run away. Oh, did they kill the bomb? Oh no! Why did they do that? Okay, so what I was trying to show you was basically once the bomb guy is on top of him, you basically want the bomb to explode on top of him. Okay, don't attack the bomb. It's not too much. Okay, so he's gonna do that, and then it blows up the blob into two blobs. And basically you want to keep doing that until he turns really tiny. You gotta keep an eye out for the next dude to show up. You basically want to do it until he turns really tiny, and then he actually takes damage. There we go. So pull him this way. Alright. They're all next to each other. Cool. No, stop attacking him. Ah, why are they doing that? Okay, these guys don't know the rotation. There we go. Alright, so here's another bomb. I wish these guys knew the thing is supposed to happen, but again, everyone's new. You know, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so the bomb's gonna go to blow up. Please don't blow up the bomb. There we go. Now we're cooking. And I think the next bomb monster spawns over there. I think. I'm not sure. There we go. Okay. Alright, so pull these guys over here. Okay, so now he's gonna blow up. There we go. Now these guys are tiny. So you want to keep doing it until they get to this point right here. And then you can just squish them. They're really easy to kill. Yeah, so as I was saying, not all bosses are the same. As you can see, when I was attacking him earlier, he really didn't take any damage at all. So this guy drops a good spear and a bandana. if anyone's interested. There we go. Boom. Oh. I swear I did that, but I guess not. Okay, so, oh. Wasn't ready just yet, but anyways. So that's that boss. He's pretty simple. So now we're getting to the last part of this dungeon. And our limit break's ready. Now, as a tank, you don't necessarily need to use your limit break. The only reason you'll do it is just for funsies. Or like if you have 3 mana bars. But basically you want to leave it for the healer or for the DPS. Basically what a limit break for a tank does is just basically just get full aggro again as that area effect skill. I mean, aside from it being really cool looking, it's not very necessary at all to do it. So you want to save it for your DPS to do damage or for your healer to do a massive heal. Which if you're struggling on a boss run, leaving it to the healer is actually a really good idea. Oops, I thought I sidestepped that. I didn't get far enough. Okay, so there's a treasure coffer right here. Take these guys out. And I think, if I remember my dungeon experiences as a tank, the more treasure coffers you get, the more likely you are to actually get an epic drop. Get out of the way from that. At least that's as far as my experience goes. Because every time I've gotten like 3 or more, then like they start dropping an epic necklace, a ring, earring, whatnot. So just the more you get, the more chances you are to get good loot. As far as I know. Don't quote me on that. Because I know it's just like a percentage, but I think the more you get, the more chances you are to get better stuff. Oh look, this guy showed up. What's up, dude? Okay, I'm gonna put my tank skills on. There are a lot of them now. But I am casting Unleash just a little bit more. Just because there's a lot of these guys. I think I'm gonna stun him. There we go. Oh. Nope, I got poisoned. Alright, so that's that. We are in the last area now. Wait, am I going the right way? It's this way. Sorry guys. I got a little distracted. Oh no! So I know that DPS kind of ran up there. I don't know if they did that on purpose, saying hurry up, or they accidentally ran into it. Because it does happen from time to time. DPS run off and they're like, oh crap, enemies. Yeah, I've seen that many a times. Especially playing with one of our friends. And they ran up. And they freaked out, spazzed out, and just ran, started running further in because they were dying. And this ended up pulling like 4 parties of enemies. Yeah, it was bad. I don't remember if we made it, but anyways. It's a little fun story. So this is the final boss. I'll let you guys watch this. Alright, so this is the final boss, Gigas the Great. He is kind of large enemy, at least compared to my size. And he doesn't really do that much skills. He has basically a basic set rotation of skills he does. Now the one thing he does do, and a thing you want to keep your eye on, is he does run off and like break a wall. But like there he goes right now. So he's gonna break this wall, and basically the goal is you want to kill him before he breaks the last wall, because once he unleashes like his item or something he does, you know, we never let it get that far, but he unleashes something and it basically just wrecks. Oh, I got hit by that somehow. Yeah, so if he gets to that point, you're in for a world of hurt, because he's gonna hit super hard. Oh, gotta get out of there. Yeah, so that's basically his only area effect skill he does. He swings his mace, I think, really hard. Yeah. So he's not that complicated. He's actually pretty simple. And there we go. Yep, he's pretty easy. Yep, and that is that dungeon. Gonna praise the healer. And this guy, this time he dropped 4 Strikers Tabard. I think it's a monk item. I don't know. I only know my stuff, so yeah. So yeah, that was Copperbell Mines, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the future what kind of videos you want to see, but I will be continuing to do these dungeon runs and have them all ready for you and finally get into Heaven's Word for that area. But yeah, so thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.